High school sports fans, listen up. This year, you could see a big change. We'll have more on that, plus a look at your weekend of sports. 41 NBC's Dustin Wilson joins us now with this week's Sports Spotlight.
Right now, Georgia high school sports breaks down into 5 classifications. Within each of the classifications, there are 8 regions. This current system is in jeopardy. The GISA met roughly 2 weeks ago to discuss changing the current layout. The committee wants cheaper travel costs and better regional matchups.
All the schools are above, 2/3 of the schools are above Atlanta, so we have a problem.
Mary Person's athletic director and head football coach Rodney Walker says changes must be made to balance the structure of classifications and regions in Georgia high school sports.
Camden County is a prime example. They're sitting over there. They're the only big school in southeast Georgia, and the only place they can go play is with Valdosta and them. Well, that's 200 miles. You can't do those kids.
The current system of 5 classifications requires teams, especially in South Georgia, to travel long distances for games. Not only is that hurting schools economically, but students feel the impact as well.
Superintendents come up to him and say, y'all have got to do something about getting these kids out of school. Well, if you do smaller regions, you can put them closer together. You don't have big wide regions, okay? And they don't have to travel as far to get region games, to go to region games. Therefore, they can go around their area and play some people without having to travel a long way to play.
The GHSA is discussing 2 plans, a 4x8 system and a 3x6 system. Both are similar in design. In the 3x6 system, there would be 3 classifications based on school population: A, AA, and AAA. Within the classifications, there would be 2 subdivisions determined by geographical area. 4x8 is essentially the same plan with 1 extra classification, creating 2 more subdivisions. And Walker says more teams and subdivisions will create better regional games.
I like 3x6. I think it works better. I think we get more schools into the region, and we'll have people to be able to get games locally.
Coach Bars from Bleckley County is on the GHSA reclassification committee and says the group plans to meet within the month to decide the best system. Now we've got a check on sports this weekend. On Saturday, the GCSU baseball team will travel to Georgia Southwestern for a doubleheader. The first game begins at 1 p.m. and the second at 4. Also on Saturday, the Mercer baseball team will travel to take on Campbell. First pitch is at 6 p.m. This weekend on 41 NBC, we'll have coverage of the Shell Houston Open on Saturday beginning at 3 p.m. and then on Sunday as well at 3.